Good morning. It's Monday, August the 17th, and just you're well. We've seen a number of folk back for the first time in the last couple of weeks, and perhaps that trend might continue, and we have some plans afoot for making sure that everybody can sit appropriately, and we'll let you know what those plans are. At the time of recording this, that plan is probably going to be discussed this evening, and you may already have heard by the time this actually goes out over the air. Now, we are looking at the Psalms together, and today we're in one of the most magnificent Psalms, Psalm 46. And of course, Psalm 46 was the inspiration for Martin Luther's Ein fester Bürger, a mighty fortress is our God, a bulwark never failing, and Reformation hymn based on Psalm 46, a defiant and confident exposition of God's care for his people in the face of the enemy, and the enemy being Satan in Luther's version of it. And it begins, God is our refuge and strength, a very present help in time of trouble. And the psalm breaks into three sections, and each section extolling God's power, God's strength, God's omnipotence. First of all, in the first three verses, over nature, and then in verses 4 through 7, over his enemies, the inspiration for Luther's taking this psalm in the direction of Satan. And then in the closing verses 8 through 11, God's power over the entire world. Well, I can't think of a more relevant psalm in these days of turmoil and testing, with the pandemic and the riots, and everyone seems to be on edge, and the whole world seems to be in some kind of disarray. And Psalm 46 is saying, don't look to the horizon, look up and behold your God. This is sometimes called the Christmas Psalm, and I was almost tempted to say, why don't you search this psalm, and I am going to say that, why don't you search this psalm and find out the verse that reminds you of Christmas. And I'll give you a hint, it's in verse 7. And think today, ponder today, why is verse 7 reminding you of Christmas? Actually, Psalms 46, 47, and 48 are sometimes referred to as the Christmas Ascension and Second Coming Psalms. There are little hints in all three of the Psalms to the birth of Jesus, the ascension of Jesus, and the second coming of Jesus. Be still and know that I am God. That's where this psalm wants you to land. When you think and contemplate God's power and sovereignty, be still and be calm and stay your ground, and never forget that God is in control. Well, have a wonderful day.
We hope you've enjoyed this video. If you have, and you want to make sure you get all of our content, not just videos, but podcasts and ministry updates, make sure you download our app. If you think you might have missed a video, click on our YouTube channel. A link should be down below. There you can see all of our videos, and if you want to make sure you don't miss anything in the future, hit subscribe. If you want to be one of the first ones to know when we release a video, hit that little bell icon. And if this video has blessed you and you can think of someone else that it might help, use that share icon and send it to them. All, of course, for the edification of God's people and the glory of his name. Until next time, God bless.